Imagine discovering that one of Formula One's greatest champions has been forced to fundamentally alter his driving DNA just to remain competitive. Picture telemetry data revealing that Lewis Hamilton, a 7-time world champion, is fighting his own Ferrari on every corner, every lap, every race weekend. What if Ferrari's latest investigation has exposed a problem so deep that it threatens to sabotage their entire 2026 championship campaign unless they act immediately? The engineering data paints a disturbing picture, and what Maranello's technical team has uncovered could either resurrect Ferrari's title ambitions or bury them completely. Hamilton has openly confessed something that should alarm every Ferrari supporter. His SF25 often feels completely alien beneath him. Consider the magnitude of this statement. We're talking about a driver whose entire career foundation rests on an intuitive bond with his machinery, someone who reads racing cars like musical notes on a sheet. Yet here stands Hamilton, describing his current Ferrari as fundamentally foreign to his driving instincts. The track evidence speaks volumes. During Hungary and Spa, Hamilton endured humiliating performances that left him lapped and questioning his place in this new chapter. Then Monza arrived, a masterful recovery drive from 10th position to 6th place that demonstrated his ability to extract performance even from machinery that fights him at every turn. Ferrari's technical analysis team has conducted extensive telemetry comparisons between Hamilton and Charles Leclerc, revealing two drastically different approaches to the identical SF25 package. Leclerc demonstrates complete mastery over the car, diving late into braking zones, attacking corner entries aggressively, and deploying sharp throttle applications to control the rear end. His technique matches perfectly with the SF25's fundamental design philosophy. Hamilton's approach tells a completely different story. His data streams show constant steering corrections, extended braking phases that suggest compensation rather than control, and throttle applications marked by hesitation instead of confidence. This represents more than a simple pace deficit. We're witnessing a legendary driver being forced to abandon the smooth, flowing style that defined his championship-winning years. But here's the truly mind-bending aspect. If Hamilton can secure top 6 results while battling a fundamentally unsuitable machine, what performance levels might emerge from a properly matched Ferrari package? The natural assumption suggests this represents a typical team transition challenge. Hamilton has demonstrated remarkable adaptability throughout his career, and his recovery from those early season struggles proves his mental fortitude remains intact. The passionate Tifosi support has provided emotional fuel, with Hamilton describing the spine-tingling sensation of emerging from the Monza garage surrounded by endless waves of Ferrari flags and deafening crowd support. However, Ferrari's technical investigation reveals complications far beyond standard adaptation requirements. Hamilton's legendary strength has always centered on maintaining corner flow, preserving momentum through racing lines, and creating harmony between his inputs and the car's natural balance. He has never succeeded through aggressive force. Instead, he coaxes maximum performance through subtle communication with his machinery. The SF25 operates on completely opposite principles. It responds to sharp, decisive inputs that interrupt the flowing rhythm Hamilton depends upon for peak performance. This creates an impossible situation where every lap becomes warfare between Hamilton's natural instincts and the car's fundamental character requirements. The technical traces reveal this struggle clearly. Additional brake pressure as Hamilton attempts rear-end stability, throttle hesitations disrupting what should be seamless power delivery, and continuous steering adjustments indicating containment rather than command. Team principal Fred Vasseur acknowledges both the challenge and potential, admitting Hamilton's rapid fan connection surprised him, while emphasizing that podium finishes in 2025 represent mandatory objectives, not hopeful targets. The most concerning discovery? Unless Ferrari addresses this fundamental mismatch immediately, this alien sensation could persist straight through 2026, exactly when new regulations offer their best championship opportunity in nearly 2 decades. Here's the discovery that transforms everything. Ferrari has finally recognized they cannot simply construct another Leclerc-optimized machine and expect Hamilton to conform to its demands. They must completely restructure their engineering philosophy from the ground up. The shock reverberating through Maranello extends beyond mere data analysis. It's the stark realization that they possess one of motorsport's all-time greats. Yet their current approach forces him to suppress his greatest natural advantages simply to achieve basic competitiveness. Hamilton's instinctive feel has always represented his ultimate weapon, but current circumstances demand he ignore those instincts throughout every single racing lap. This explains Hamilton's candid admission about experiencing dramatic emotional swings between despair and encouragement this season. Simultaneously, it illuminates his conscious decision to embrace these challenges rather than surrender to frustration. He's actively choosing to appreciate each Ferrari moment because he recognizes this represents a unique career adventure. The side-by-side telemetry comparison with Leclerc exposes the complete scale of this fundamental incompatibility. While Leclerc can aggressively rotate the chassis and use explosive throttle inputs for rear control, Hamilton seeks to maintain perfect tire-to-balance harmony throughout each corner sequence. These represent entirely different racing philosophies, yet only Leclerc's approach suits the SF25's basic design characteristics. However, there's an unexpected twist that could completely reverse Ferrari's fortunes. This shocking discovery might represent their salvation rather than their downfall. Through identifying this alien compatibility issue now, Ferrari has created time to prevent it from contaminating their future championship prospects. The approaching 2026 regulation overhaul provides a clean design slate, an unprecedented opportunity to create machinery that enhances rather than suppresses Hamilton's legendary driving instincts. Vassar clearly understands these elevated stakes. He's abandoned expectations for Hamilton to endlessly accommodate unsuitable machinery characteristics. The team must eliminate strategic hesitations like the missed undercut opportunity against George Russell. They must engineer a machine that successfully merges Leclerc's aggressive precision with Hamilton's flowing artistry. The situation contains profound irony. If Hamilton currently feels alienated, yet still achieves top 6 results, imagine the potential unleashed when complete Ferrari harmony finally emerges. The accumulated data suggests that breakthrough moment could fundamentally alter Formula One's competitive landscape for years ahead. From Hamilton's personal perspective, this revelation carries both bitter and sweet elements. He understands his current performance doesn't reflect his true capabilities, yet he's simultaneously proving that even in this compromised state, his competitive fire burns as intensely as ever. Ferrari faces a critical decision point. Either capitalize on this moment of absolute clarity or watch it dissolve into missed opportunity. The technical evidence has illuminated a crucial crossroads that will ultimately define both Hamilton's career legacy and Ferrari's championship destiny. Can their engineers actually construct machinery that maximizes both drivers' unique strengths? Will 2026 finally deliver the breakthrough Ferrari season their supporters have awaited? And if they achieve this balance, could we witness the emergence of Formula One's most formidable Ferrari partnership in generations? The problem has been clearly diagnosed. Now we observe whether Ferrari possesses the determination to completely revolutionize their foundational approach. Because if they succeed in this transformation, the version of Hamilton we haven't yet witnessed might prove to be the most devastating competitor Formula One has ever seen. Share your thoughts. Should Ferrari prioritize molding Hamilton to their existing philosophy, or should they rebuild their entire approach around his championship-proven instincts? Drop your opinions in the comments section.